child support only to find out they are not the biological fathers. That fact has sparked action. A group called U.S. Citizens Against Paternity Fraud is trying to change that. They want to resolve what they call an international epidemic of child support fraud. Founder Carnell Smith says DNA proves 30% of all men tested are not the father, yet they are forced to pay child support or go to jail.
It is my sincere hope that there will be legislation introduced to provide remedy for those people who have been victimized by people who concealed information that would have affected their participation.
Smith says the law must require truthful disclosure in all divorce and child support cases and prevent paternity fraud and child support fraud. They want to put the onus on biological dads. The citizens met with Senator Al Lawson.
All heard of deadbeat dads who refuse to pay child support, but you may not realize there are others who pay even when the child isn't theirs.
Several lawmakers are looking in the case of a North Florida man who's been doing that for years. Mike Vasalinda tells us about some new legislation designed to give duped dads some relief.
Contractor Bobby Rhames can't afford health insurance these days because he's paying $400 a month in child support for a child that isn't his. Rhames and his girlfriend had a daughter 14 years ago. 7 years later, they split. The little girl told Bobby she had two fathers. He got suspicious and had their DNA checked.
And it came back zero possible chance that I was the father.
Now Rhames is fighting for what he terms fairness.
And she knew the whole time. So, you know, why don't some of the blame go towards the mother instead of making all the fathers pay for this problem?
Florida allows suspicious fathers a year to challenge a determination of paternity. The courts have ruled that once a man starts paying child support, it's in the best interest of the child that he keep paying, even if he later finds out he's not the child's biological father. State Representative Curtis Richardson has filed legislation that would allow men like Bobby to go back to court whenever they find out they aren't the biological father.
In many instances, these men have started new families, and that's income that's being taken away from their families.
For Bobby Rhames, the relief can't come too soon.
You know, this is supposed to be a free world, a free country. I don't feel free. I feel like I'm, a prisoner. I really do.
Bobby's payments will end in 4 years when the girl turns 18, but Bobby says he's going to keep fighting for other men who've been tricked. Mike Vasalinda, WCTV Eyewitness News, Tallahassee.
An organization named Paternity Fraud is fighting for changes in child support laws nationwide. For a link to its website, you simply need to go to WCTV6.com and click on As Seen on WCTV.